Hey everybody, this is Sherry Lavon, and as you all know, we come on for the Root of My Pain conversations. Thank you for joining your lunch with me. I'm going to give some time for some people to get into the room. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to send this shout out over here to our group. What's going on, everybody? Some group living after child loss, how to survive after a child loss, grieving a child's loss. We got a lot of people that's dealing with the loss of a child, and we are tapping in today because we're getting to the root of the pain, you guys. Root of my pain. We're going to have a few more minutes to let some people come into the room, and as you know, we always get started with some song messages from God. So you guys, we're getting ready to get started with song messages from God, and guess what? We're going to be right back. God bless y'all. Gotta stop running. Ooh,
stop running. Come home. Yeah. Ooh, some of you ain't been to church in a while. Ooh, come home. Yes. Stop running. Ooh, Lord. 'Cause we miss you. Yes. Ooh, God, He misses your kiss. Come home. Stop running. Song messages you from God. He has a message that He wants to get you. Song messages from God to you. Give Him all of the troubles. Give Him all of the troubles. Today, give it to Him. Now, you got to flee. Now, leave me. Bags, but you know you gotta flee. Trials, situations, they got to go and flee. Sometimes I don't step on the camel, you'll flee. Never leave me. Like you fast, but you know you got to flee. Alright.
Hey everybody, this is Sherry Lavon coming live. As you all know how we do it here on the Souls Right House Empowerment Center. This is Sherry Lavon coming live to do 15-minute lunch with you, just to give you a powerful word. As you all know, my book, The Root of My Pain, is selling like hotcakes. People are getting this book and they're actually taking it for women's groups. They're doing it for healing groups. And I'm just excited about it. And thank you, all of you all that have already gotten the book. Now, there's some of you out here that haven't gotten the book because there's people out here that know your story. They watched you grow up and they know some of the things that you've been through, but you don't know everything. So God is saying today, your local authors that have written books, you people in your local communities, make sure you support your local authors, because I'm telling you right now, when we blow up to #1 bestsellers, selling over 1 million copies, you're going to wish that you would have connected, because God Himself in 2 Timothy 3 is telling us that when people have a form of godliness but deny the power and they despise your good, He said in 2 Timothy 3:5 to have nothing to do with such people. So I'm here today to help with your healing, because you're connected with people that could care less about what your purpose is. And God is saying today, you need to get connected with people that care about your purpose and dissect people away from your life that do not care about the gifts and the talents that is within you. That's why a lot of us are still stuck in our hometowns, is because we don't have the push or the drive to step out. And God is saying today, we're going to get rid of that fear. Me, myself, I steps out. I'm on my way to South Carolina this Saturday to go to the Speak Up Sis conference that's going to be in South Carolina this coming Saturday. I'm super excited about going. And God is saying, step out on faith. You got to meet new people. So what? Your hometown don't want to support you. That's why the hometown is the way that it is. But God is saying today, you are bigger than your hometown. Your story is bigger than the people that you are around. And it is time for you to step out on faith and allow God to use the purpose that he has in your life to not only change the status of your finances, but God wants to heal your soul, man, on the inside, because a lot of y'all are scared to leave. Why are you scared to leave and pursue your dreams and aspirations? Being on social media is only a little bit of your connections, but if you take the time to connect with other people outside of your city, you will start to see how valuable you really are. In the city of Knoxville, Tennessee, one thing I found is about the east side of Knoxville, they never want to come over here and clean it up. They get millions and millions of dollars, and they spend all this money in other areas of town. Well, a lot of you all that are in the local area, I want you to look at Mr. Pete Drew and all the accomplishments that he's accomplished over the years of being in District 15, and now he is running again, and I'm excited to stand by him. So you guys make sure you vote, get all your situations, and make sure the people you're voting for is going to make a change in your community. It doesn't matter about your color. It doesn't matter about anything. I need to see what your agenda is, and if you're not bringing community development to the East Knoxville community, then you don't satisfy your position to me. And I don't have to vote for people just to say I voted. I want to vote for someone that's going to make change. So if you are someone in your community and in your state, and you live on the east side of town, and they always make sure that they oversee the East Knoxville community. If you live in a city and the east side of town is always the side of town that the less funding goes to. The reason they do that is because they want money to keep coming in to look like they're going to do something, but the money goes somewhere else. And God is saying, who's going to make those people accountable? If you have 4 sides of town and 3 are thriving and 1 isn't, then you still have not done a good job. So God is saying today, there's many gifts and talents. And if you live in a city today, God is saying, don't be afraid to leave your city and go accomplish some other endeavors in your life. You can always come back to your hometown, but God is sending out some vessels to go out into the realm and not be afraid to do kingdom work. Now, what I am going to do, I got to sneeze. The gift. Woo, God blessed me. Hey. All right. In my book, I'm getting ready to read chapter 5 to you guys, and it's talking about the gifts that are within you. So many of y'all have gifts, and I want you to get connected with the Soul's Right House, because we have some empowering workshops that you can get in and get connected with. Some of them are free, some of them you pay, because when you learn to invest in yourself, you learn to value yourself more. We're going to be having in-person workshops and virtual workshops. If you want to learn how to design t-shirts with the Cricut machine, you can go on our website under programs, and you can now sign up for a 4-week course, 4-hour course. You come 1 day a week for 4 hours for $35, and you can learn how to design your own t-shirts. You just bring your own t-shirts. We show you how to work the Cricut machine, and you can go home with t-shirts that you've made yourself. So once again, go on soulsrighthouse.com. Our website is on the bottom of the screen, and just make sure you go and check out our programs. We also have a program called Writers Wednesday, where we're going to help you get the tools that you need to get your book published. And we do a one-on-one consultation with you to find out if you yourself want to become a self-book publishing author, or you would like for us to publish it for you, just $177. And you can't beat that. Another program that we have that I think is pretty amazing is that we have a business, how to start your own for-profit business, or how to start your nonprofit business. For $150, we give you the tools that you need. We give you the EIN number to make sure that you are accredited. We also make sure you get your charter in your state, your banking resolution. We also make sure you get your 1023 application in. What else do we do? And we do your banking resolution. So we do a lot of work for you, but make sure you go on the website under programs and get connected with what we can do to be a blessing to you. So now that I am done with all the announcements, we're going to get busy reading some of this from my book, The Root of My Pain. If you're interested in getting a copy of this book, all you have to do is go to the website and place your order. You can also get a PDF version of this book. A PDF version is where it is on the computer, and we will send it to you for $7. So for a PDF version, if you like a PDF version and you want it right now, fast, quick, in a hurry, you ain't got time to wait on no mail, you need your healing right now, then I suggest you email us and let us know that you want a PDF version of this book. So let me read you the gifts, which is the section of this book. The gifts that God gives each of us have to be used. Some people can sing, dance, play instruments, or even draw. We all have something unique about us. When in your life did you give up on your gift that you were so good at when you were younger? Who stopped telling you how great you were? When did people in your life stop supporting your gifts? My gifts and talents will make room for me when I use them. When did I start allowing other people with titles to sit me down? Are you being in choirs and choir directors don't use you? What's up with that? You faithfully attend church and serve, give, tithe, and it's never enough. Then our leaders and their cliques get all the benefits and choosing who they will help. Well, that is not of God. Christians are the hardest people to get along with sometimes. I had to make up in my own mind that I am a child of God and I have been hurt by many, but I refuse to sit down on God. I have to do what God has told me to do. God will lead you to people who will value the calling on your life. They don't know what you had to go through to get where you are today. I have come this far by faith, and no man will stand in the way of God's will for my life another day. Sometimes I feel that people are put in my path on purpose to test me and my character. What about you? I will not stop, and they better be ready for a strong woman of God who will look you in the eye and love you regardless if we agree or disagree. The gifts that God has given me will be used for his glory. God wants you to start writing down your gifts. I have always supported others and their functions while trying to juggle my own. I had to learn that I could not be successful at what God had for me if I was constantly distracted from doing it. I appreciate those who need what I give at times, but I feel they do not care about what I have to do as long as I do what they need. I look for them at functions or events I have, and I am either a part or I'm a performing. But are they there for me? No. Sad but true. Not even your church members or mentors that you once looked up to. How can we support each other's gift if I'm the only one doing the supporting and only one doing the giving and the only one showing up on a one-sided relationship? How many of you right now have people in your circle that do not support you at all? See, God's wanting to know right now, why are you even attached to them? Why do you even want them a part of your life or even know what's going on in your life? Why? Because they're mothers, cousins, brothers, family members. Well, God said in 2 Timothy 3 that when someone despises your good, for you to have nothing to do with them, you're hurting your own self. You're bringing a lot of unnecessary emotions into your life when you yourself could just be the one to heal yourself by listening to God's word. As I stated, I always use the Bible in a reference to let you know which path you're on, okay? And I'm trying to get you back on track because guess what? I'm healed. I am healed. My soul man is healed. I'm not weak anymore. I'm not gullible anymore, but I am truthful. I don't have to cuss you out, but I sure can set you straight. You don't have to like me because you never did. So at the end of the day, I can't concern myself with my truth that you don't like, because when I was lying and busting hell wide open, you had your ears all wide open. Well, God is saying now my tune has changed. My mindset has changed. I'm in a season right now being single, and I meet people, and I'm in the dating season where I'm wanting to meet people and date, right? Sometimes you meet people in season and in your local hometown, and sometimes you meet people out of state. But one thing God is saying, don't change who you are. If you're someone that's exciting, you love to talk and share, and your testimony means a lot to you, and that person feels as if you babble, or if they don't want to hear what you're saying, that ain't the one God has sent from you. Go ahead and enjoy that free dinner and send them on their way, okay? Because you can learn to buy your own food. You ain't got to go out to eat just because you want somebody else to pay for your food, because that's just demonic. Go with the intention of paying for your own. And if they happen to pay for it, great. Now, God has instructed you to have nothing to do with certain people. And if you do, you have made the choice to be held back from using your gifts and talents. You will continue to waste so much of your time on nonsense that it will be another year before you realize this person is of no good to you. How many times do we have to be used, hurt, scorned, hit on, mistreated before we get off somebody? And I mean get off somebody, and then they are the victim. People will do you wrong and then go tell others not to deal with you. What they don't tell us, that you have eliminated them from your life and they have wicked ways that do not align with you. People need to learn that the one person you hurt may be God's chosen person that can help you get in line. And remember, vengeance is of the Lord. So God is saying today, when we look at our gifts, we have so many gifts and talents. But a lot of times we get distracted by people calling on other gifts and talents that take you away from the one talent that he wants you to manifest. Don't be like the ones in the Bible where the one had the one talent, he buried his, while the rest of the people multiplied theirs. Multiplication means a return. So at the end of the day, you're going to have to take time to say, if there's a book inside of you, I'm staying in my lane, and that's what I teach. If you want to learn how to design t-shirts and make your own t-shirts, you got an event coming up, just want to create your own t-shirt. Get connected and learn how to invest in yourself, and quit acting like people owe you something and everything is supposed to be free. Because one thing I'm learning, the cheaper it is, the worse it is. So learn to bring your value up, because there's people out here willing to pay for your services and for your knowledge and your wisdom. A lot of people don't have it. And then when you are a nonprofit organization, you do things in an affordable manner so that everybody can participate. Everybody can help donate or to sponsor somebody, because that's what it's all about. You guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this mind-blowing conversation about learning to deal with your gifts, learning to connect with people that's going to truly bless you and plant seeds into your life. If you don't have anybody that's willing to plant anything to you, then why do you have them attached to your life? Because they are the weight that's holding you down. I am getting ready to get out of here, and we're about to jam with some more song messages from God. And as you all know, I'm always in here doing these recordings and singing and doing what God has called me to do. So I am so thankful for you guys watching me today as I close out and let you know that I got to give God some praise. Bye-bye, everybody, and have a wonderful day.
Drama, no drama, to my way. That is grace, that is grace. That is grace, that is grace. Find me on my way. Nobody can tell me, and you don't believe me. Pick up your Bible. You gotta use praise. Gotta use praise. The devil tried. I'm not changing. I'm not changing. No matter what you do, I'm not changing. No, I'm not changing. No matter what you say to me, I'm not changing. No matter how you test me, I'm not changing. How I feel, I love changes. I'm not changing. No matter how you test me. Oh, it's hard to try you, but still here. People talk about me, people don't like you, but you're still here. I'm still here. Thank you, Jesus. I'm still here. I have purpose. I'm still here. Troubles don't last long. I'm still here. Thank you, Jesus.